So, it is 2015, right? We're in March 2015. And my people are still failing when it comes to raising the frequency that we have out here. You can notice this when you look at posts and different posts online, um, starring black people and what we're choosing to share, what's choosing to get our likes, what's choosing to get our energy that we create to keep these energies relevant. I believe in that. But then with the amount of, you know, really acts of brutality and violence towards black people from the establishment, I don't see how you people haven't decided to be about knowledge at least first, or at least spread this knowledge out here. I mean, you can choose to be ignorant at this point. You can still continue to run around here and act like ain't shit happening, or that you're exempt from it, or that you're special, that you pray just so hard enough that everything in life is going to be all right. So you don't have to concern yourself with knowledge, understanding how this system works, understanding the danger zone that we are in. Some people don't want to acknowledge it. They want to keep acting like the shit's cool. And many of our people have taken this route. And I don't understand this shit. Like, what are you not understanding? Now, a lot of us like to skip over the changing of the mentality, changing of the energy of the people, and go straight to building businesses and other. And I understand that that is a step. But we don't understand that the first step has to be mentality. It has to be. How do you support black business if your mind ain't right for it? Your mind has to be right for that. Our mind has to be trained for us to be about our people and about the knowledge that we have out here. Our mind has to be trained to do that. We've been trained our whole life to be mindful of white people, what white people are, their history, and supporting their businesses, putting their commercials in our face. Like, that's what we've been trained to do. So the first step, you have to unplug from that shit. You know, free your mind from that programming that you've received first before you can support black businesses. In my opinion, we keep skipping over this part. And I think that's a part of the problem that we're experiencing right now. The people have to be taught to be about the people. That has to be something that's made important to the people. And then we have to look up and see how self-destructive a lot of our behaviors are and what it's doing to our people, what it does to the image of our people. As we support a lot of bullshit and spread a lot of bullshit and make a lot of bullshit that's, you know, either it's propaganda against our people, we'll make that shit real. Black people don't understand propaganda. You don't understand, you making yourself look bad when you do this. You making the entire people look bad. Because a lot of people, these are the only images they have of us. So y'all run around supporting these images, us fighting, our chicks twerking, you know, like, it just makes us look fucking stupid. It doesn't really matter if you put LOL as a caption, or, you know, I would never do this, or this bitch was tripping, or it doesn't matter. You're putting the energy out there. That's what you're putting out there. But you won't put out a post about Juneteenth. Why not? Why won't you even take time to read that? Have you asked yourself that? Why do you skip over that? Why is it so easy for you to skip over something that's about your people and look at a cat dance instead? A cinnamon challenge instead? You never ask yourself that? A lot of people think that, you know, all this stuff means nothing. But it shows you where your frequencies are. And those frequencies have to be adjusted. You have to raise them. So there's no way you just run through every conscious black post like, man, they tripping. They always in that black power shit. That's a program that you've received. A program that we've, you know, really, really taken to heart. Like, we don't know how to change our mentality, clearly. Clearly. This shit's boring to us. We need to be, you know, entertained and excited with a bunch of bullshit ass imagery about our own people to make us either shame or laugh at or humiliate our own people. That's what we do. We do it the most. There's more of them, but we do it the most. They could post videos of whatever goes on in a trailer park all day long. That could be every video that floats around. They could do that, but they don't. Trailer park fights and shit like that. You'll find some. I'm not saying there's none out here, but they don't do it like we do. They don't do it like we do it. We do everything extrally. If I can use that word, I don't know if that's a word. We do everything. Like we take it to the next level. We act like that as a people. And we didn't take this shit to the next level. This is what a lot of our kids see and understand about themselves. They don't understand anything about history because you don't know anything about history. Teach them anything about history. You don't care about the history. I had a woman tell me that it was, well, you know, me being on my Black Power shit. This is a black woman, so this really broke my heart, and she had a child. Me being about my Black Power shit is just, you know, that's too much. That's what we have schools for. We have schools to educate our children. That's what a black woman says. With the child. She's going to leave it up to the schools to teach her child about black history, about having black pride. That's going to be the responsibility of the public schools or the private schools, even. I mean, either one. No matter where you go, no one's going to do that. We have to do that for ourselves. I know a lot of us don't like to do work. We don't like to put in the work. We don't like to take the you know, the extra step to post something that might not be as popular. We get frustrated easily, but we got to do our work. At least so your spirit can be content with you trying to put this work out here. And it will be frustrating. And you will want to quit. You will get tired of arguing with black people to try to make them see what you're saying. You'll get tired of that. Trying to make them see that there is a system in place here that's working against their own people. You'll get tired. You'll try to understand why they don't see it. They've been living this long and they are black people. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why don't you see this shit? And you'll get frustrated. And those posts won't get as many likes, won't get as many views. Because black people, we stuck. We stuck in this world of we need really, you know, stereotypical entertainment. That's what we need. We need it to be the stereotype. We need the black woman to be running around acting like a belligerent coon. And we need the black man to be running around acting like a cheating coon, a disrespectful ass coon. We need that for us to be entertained, for it to lock us in. Now we got to change that. First, black businesses next, black love right here, black knowledge right here. This is have to be first to change the black mentality here first. Then we can move on. Now, this may be unpopular. This may be something that gets me arguing because it's going against everybody else says, well, shit, we need to build black businesses. Ain't nobody talking about the mentality, though. No one's talking about the self-hate. How can you can't hate yourself, hate everything about you, and support yourself. Somebody got to deal with this first. First and foremost. And we can do that ourselves. We need no help here. We don't need anybody's assistance here. We can love ourselves, teach our others to, you know, love themselves. This can be done. Teach your children. These things can be done. So the next generation will come up differently. Their mentality is already different. Black businesses. Then, building this black economy. Because we see that the coons, these rich coons, they're not doing this shit for us. They're not even trying to come back and do shit for us like that. Nah. Because they're not connected to us. And the mentality has to change for us first. Instead of being self-destructive. Instead of selling dope to buy rims and cars. Instead of killing each other over the dope. Like the dumb shit. Colors and corners and twerking and these people having kids. Like, I mean, come on, yo. Come on. We need to raise our consciousness. And take that seriously. Stop waking up just existing every day with no... You just plugged into, you know, the drone state that you will be in. If you let these motherfuckers control you like that. So, that's all I want to say, man. Again, y'all leave your comments. I know some of y'all probably gonna disagree with me about the whole mentality changing first, and that's really what I'm focused on, and just trying to get the information out here to make people care about the information first, because that's the only way I feel like we're gonna be able to change. You can't talk black businesses to the people that don't give a fuck about their people, who just want the 11s. They don't give a fuck about what you're talking about because the mentality hasn't changed. So that's all I want to say. Team Glitch, we out here. All right.